Hello guys, glad to have you back for another session of Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis. So let's understand Nifty first. So if you go back to yesterday's video, I was stressing on yesterday low itself is a poor low which high likely it will get revisited, and I was also stressing on just be careful around these levels because this is the area where there is a strong buying has come in on multiple times. There is first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, buyers have taken control, and this is the fourth attempt. So likely by default you try to assume that those buyers will come in. So today Nifty has opened around 24,750 in futures, and the first 1 hour itself is an open test drive. And if you look at on order flow, the first 30 minutes itself has closed above the volume clusters and caught. So that indicates that despite of 2.4k, that sellers whoever have aggressively sold, they were failing around these levels, and the low itself has taken a support, good support from the buying tail of 20th August, which is a very strong buying tail all the way down to 24,626 levels. So if at all it would have got accepted below the buying tail, then we would have seen the POC at 24,600, and it might even gone down to 24,570 levels, but that has not happened. The total range from lowest point to the highest point is around 360 point, which is quite usual on volatility expansion days, and the percentage change when it comes from yesterday's close to today's close, it's a 0.5%. And the main thing you need to remember here is the first 1 hour comparatively it's a medium range. So that tells you with an open test drive in first 1 hour, likely the markets will trend up. So yesterday was also referring, if the prices gets accepted around 24,820 around these levels, it will go for the value area, and even if it gets accepted inside Wednesday value area, it might even go for 25,120 and 25,180 is also possible. So since the day is up, it has closed around 24,965, and the opening type itself is, as I said, open test drive. The total day itself in market profile, we classify this as a trending day. If you look at the whole day, there is no conviction from sellers, and the total profile itself is as narrow as possible. The range extension is more than 100%. On a ideal trending day, it will be somewhere around 200%, but this too is okay. What we should be looking for Monday is, so the whole value area itself is engulfing the previous value area, indicating bullish signs are there. But then just because there is an engulfing value, it doesn't mean anything unless there is a follow-up buying. So the high itself is a poor high, and likely it will get revisited. And at the same time, yesterday's high, which is a strong price magnet half back, that likely will get revisited, saying that if at all global market doesn't close highly negatively overnight, 25,115 and then 25,180 also is very much possible. But at the same time, you need to watch for this single print. So the single print itself, it stands for any kind of further up move. Nifty itself is within the multi-day balance, so it got rejected at the multi-day balance low, so it will likely go for the multi-day balance high. But for other further up move, you need to watch for 25,320 to 350 levels. So if at all gets sustained, you will easily see 25,600 in a day or two itself. Suppose, let's say, there is no gap upon Monday. If it gets accepted, let's say on 30 minutes or 1 hour inside this today's value area, which is at 25,000, then we might see this single print will be tested. Buyers might get tested all the way down to 24,750 is very much possible. This is with Nifty, guys. Coming to Bank Nifty, guys, the opening itself is inside the value area at 51,400 levels, and the opening itself is a clear open test drive, and it has closed above the volume clusters with a strong imbalances here. So that indicated possible further up move might be there, and along with open test drive in the second 30 minutes there was a strong delta, and the total high low range, it's 1236 points, and the first 1 hour range itself is medium 630 points. In market profile, we can classify this as a double or triple distribution day, because you have one distribution at the lower level, second distribution at around 52,100 level, and third distribution somewhere in the evening. So these double distribution days are weaker types of days. Most often they get revisited, possibly anywhere between 3 to 10 days. For Monday, what we should be looking is there is a strong cumulative delta of 16k at the close, and there is a good possibility of gap up might be there. Today Bank Nifty has probed into Friday fourth value area, and likely it will go for 52,700 levels, which I was suggesting in yesterday's video, and 53,050 also is very much possible. If at all on Monday Bank Nifty gets accepted below 52,130 levels, then there is a good possibility all the way down to 51,760 levels, and 51,670 levels is very much possible. From the structure itself, there is a less likely there will be a gap down. If you are looking for live market updates, you can join my Telegram channel, which I am attaching in the description. Or if you are keen on learning order flow and market profile, you can go through the playlist which I am attaching at the end of this video. Thank you. Have a nice day, guys.